Some dozens of homes in the Fajikunda, Bajankoto were damaged in a heavy windstorm that ripped through the area Wednesday night. Families reported that the storm blew up their roofs while the three branches crashed on housetops. The storm caused some minor injuries on 4 children who have since received treatment and are reported recovering. And Moses Imendi has the details of that in this report.
Barely 2 months after the catastrophic floods in the end of July, a different form of natural disaster strikes again in Fajikunda, Bajonkoto, causing damage to dozens of homes in the area. The storm also destroyed an Arabic school that was housing up to 50 students in one of the homes. The students were sleeping when a tree branch tore through the roof into their room, injuring 4 of the kids. The storm cut off power lines, prompting a power outage in the area. Families grieved the destruction of their property as they narrate the incident. Head of the Samate family and operator of the Arabic school, Mohammed Lamin Samate, was at Gunjur when the storm hit his home last night. He was informed about the incident through a phone call by his younger brother.
I got here, thank God, I met the family in safe situation as my brother explained, but they were crammed in the mosque. 4 of the students were injured because of a crashing mango branch penetrated their roof. They were sleeping, they did not notice, so falling building bricks injured some of them. My uncle then told us to take them to the hospital and we did so. Now have received treatment. I have thanked God because the injuries they suffered are minor ones. None of them suffered a broken bone. It was just internal pain.
Mr. Samate told Eyeafrica TV that what happened is the will of God and is bound to happen. He said he is thankful because there was no life loss in the incident. Bafatu Sise was inside her room when the storm began and she explains what happened.
I was seated in the parlor when the storm began, so I rushed to gather laundry clothes at the back. After that, I tried to close the door, but I could not because of the wind. Then I called the girl in the room to come help, but when the wind got fierce, my grandchild was in the parlor and a tree branch fell on the corrugated seat. The child panicked until the mother rushed to hold and asked the kid why being panicked. I told the mother something has happened, but at this time, the room was filled with dust. We could not even see the whole place torn dark, and the storm did not come, it continued to increase.
She and the kids soon rushed out of the room into a mosque for safety, where they spent the rest of the night. Salih Sanyang's home is approximately less than 200 meters away from the Samate home. And this is the second time that her home suffered windstorm damages in 2 successive years. She grimaced as she narrates the nightmarish experience of last night.
I am here with my younger ones. My mom had gone for a funeral, so yesterday the storm occurred after midnight. We were inside the house and saw that the storm is getting vicious. So I waked the kids up and we all rushed out of the house. But as we rushed out, the wind lifted the roof and threw it to the other end. By the time our neighbors arrived, the building had collapsed. That's how we gathered outside here, leaving the house and belongings to be destroyed. It is not good to see this happening to my home. I have pain because everyone knows heading a family is hard for a woman. My dad died less than 3 years ago, so I am the head of the family now. But a woman cannot have that means to meet family needs. I really feel the pain, and this reminds me of my dad's passing, because if he was alive, this would have been his responsibility. He is not here, so this is a hard hit. We have not slept since the destruction occurred last night.
Salifu Sanyang, a younger brother to Sali, is now calling out for support to build back after the damages they suffered from the windstorm.
This happened to us last year, but God made it possible for us to help ourselves out of the situation. But this time, all the 3 houses have been damaged, so we need financial support. As it is now, it is just my sister, the small kids, my brother, who has been sick for the last 6 months, and me who are here. I am going to school and my brother has not been working for up to 6 months now, so we really need help.
The affected families expressed gratitude to their neighbors for providing swift helping hand in cleaning up after the windstorm. Moses Imende, Eyeafrica News.